You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before you're out.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have probably one of the most prettiest paint schemes I have ever seen, like ever. This is Kevin Harvick's Busch Light, hashtag Busch to the moon. Now this paint scheme is absolutely incredible. If you wanted to be, I don't know, be kind of funny about it, you could say this paint scheme is out of this world, but nonetheless, this is a very awesome paint scheme. I love the purple, the blue, of course it's got the stars in the background there, you got a freaking rocket ship on the side. This thing just looks really good. Which, I mean, it shouldn't really come as a surprise, because Kevin Harvick easily has, like, the best paint schemes ever, like, every season. I mean, I don't know how or why, but just Busch is a fantastic sponsor, and with the paint schemes is just, it's amazing. It really is. Not to mention the box somewhat matches, so, that's also a pretty big bonus, because, it could be super dull like the 2022 ones and, not have any color at all, but I'm telling you, man, this paint scheme looks really nice, and I think I noticed this, but I somehow didn't point it out. It looks like this rear axle is kind of scuffed. It looks to be, as you can tell, it kind of looks bent a little bit, so we're going to have to take a look at that here in just a few seconds. So that does kind of, I don't know, make me kind of worried if, this quality is going to be good or not. But, I mean, from what I'm seeing so far, it looks pretty good. So, maybe we'll get lucky and just have this very small little defect here. But nonetheless, let's go and get this diecast out of the box and take a closer look at this beautiful, just absolutely amazing paint scheme for the Busch Light, hashtag Busch to the moon. So here's the diecast out of the box, and I done goofed because I completely forgot this thing was on a base, so we may not be able to take a look at that axle very well, but I mean, as I can tell, you can see it looks kind of crooked, just a little bit. You can see it kind of sticks out, or kind of turns a little bit. Yeah, there you go. See, it's a little slanted looking, so maybe it's a bent axle, maybe not. I can't really tell for sure, because again, it's on this base, and I'm not going to be taking it off the base for collector purpose, and so, we're not going to be able to test to see if that's actually wobbly, or if it's actually just, messed up, or just kind of looks that way. The pin, ooh, my thing lagged. Don't know if that caught on camera, but the pin does look a little out of place, like, as you can see, it's sticking out a little bit, so maybe it is a actual, I don't know, defect of some sort. But again, man, nonetheless, a marvelous paint scheme. So let's go ahead and take a look at this bad boy. Just real quick, let me scoot my camera over. Just a little bit. Just a little. There we go. On to the hood. We got Busch Light brewed in USA, of course. I got the little rocket ship there. You got a nice mix of purple and blue in the background. Of course, with those beautiful stars in the background. Then you got the little moon there. I got the Ford down at the bottom. Got a Harvick right here on the name banner. Again, just a fantastic scheme, man. I'm telling you. Got the number 4 right there. It's a pretty big number 4, too. I like that. I feel like it's just scooted a little too forward. But I don't know. It's right above the door, so maybe that's just me. That Mobile 1 might be throwing me off a little bit, too. But again, you got that purple and blue mix once again. It's all throughout the car. Got the stars in the background there. So again, ooh, we got a light blue on the inside, or like the inner liner of the 4. Huh, that looks pretty good, actually. Got the Harvick right there. Is that on the other side? Yeah, it's on all 4. Nice. Or all 4. All 3. Looks pretty good. So you got Harvick right there. Banner's a little scuffed, just a wee bit, but that's completely fine. Busch Light right there. Again, that amazing background. God, I can't get over that. It looks so good. Wait. Please tell me that's right. Is that... Don't tell me hold is spelled incorrectly. It's H-O-L-D, but it's H-O-D-L. Is that... Okay, there's no way they got that wrong. Tell me that's accurate. Somebody please tell me I'm not seeing things and it's accurate. I gotta see if somebody has done a review on this thing already. Because there's no way, man. There's no way the Hold My Beer is spelled incorrectly. There's no way. I don't believe that. I really don't. That has to be on purpose, right? There's no way. Wow. Okay. Anyway, let's just kind of move on from that and just hope it's true. I got Mobile 1 right there. Got Ford and the number 4 on the back here. Got Busch to the moon. It looks a little crooked. Is that just me? No, that's not just me. Okay, that's actual quality control. You can see there's actually a little wrinkle in the part of the Busch and at the end there. So let's see. You got Hunt Brothers, Jimmy John's, Haas right there. Of course, you got the Busch Light can. I've always loved how they put the can there. Got Mobile 1. Let's see. Kevin Harvick, which is a little far away from the actual placement of where it should be. The B-post, we got Ford, Mobile 1, Haas, Hunt Brothers, and Rush Truck Centers. Of course, got Mobile 1 back here. I don't know if I said that, but we got the moon in the background there. Got the number 4, got a planet and a little good old spaceship right there. And then got a NASCAR race car logo, of course, and got NASCAR Cup Series. Got the Goodyear logo right there, which is a very dark yellow for whatever reason. Huh. That's weird. Normally it's like a light yellow. I don't think I've ever seen a dark yellow Goodyear logo. It's always been like black or white or just a yellow like on the tires. Huh, I'm not too sure. Is that just my darkness? No, that's definitely the color. Wow, that's interesting. Got the Sunoco down there. Of course, you got the front end here, which also looks really nice. Got the number 4. Of course, you got the Stewart Haas, and you got the little pony there on the front. Got Mustang and text, and of course, you got the headlights and everything, which are lined up pretty good. So, if for whatever reason that back end is supposed to be that way, there is no mistakes on this car except for one slight decal curvature on the right side, and then possibly, which I'm pretty sure it is, that rear or that left rear axle. You know what I'm kind of curious of? I wonder if they're going to do a Galaxy finish for this car, because they'll do the Galaxy finishes for pretty much any other paint scheme. And here's the thing, though. The Galaxy finish looks fantastic on black cars, because it's like a different type of black, but it's got a whole bunch of specks in it, and it looks amazing. It looks like a Galaxy, you know, the Galaxy finish. So I wonder if they're going to do this on this car, because the primary color is black. So I wonder for the 124s if they'll do that same thing. And honestly, if they're going to do that, I'm all for it. I hope it turns out well, but I cannot wait to see that car if they actually make it in that form. Or that finish, I guess. But if you have not picked up this diecast, I highly, highly recommend it. I don't think it's going to be rare anytime soon, but it could be one of those oddball paint schemes that just get rare just out of nowhere, because there's been a lot of them that are been that way. But either way, even if it don't get rare, this paint scheme is just, again, fantastic. I feel like everybody should have this in their collection, even if they're not a Harvick fan, because, again, this paint scheme is just so good, it should really overlook the driver, no matter who's driving it. You could be like, yeah, well, it's Kevin Harvick, but, I mean, look at the paint scheme. The thing's nice. So, I mean, you know, I think the paint scheme really beats the driver here. Because you have a lot of haters that are like, oh, that's Kyle Larson. I'm not getting that paint scheme. Why would I do that? And then you got, like, people who don't like Harvick, but if you have a paint scheme that's as beautiful as this, I feel like I really didn't have a choice to get this thing, to be honest with you. This thing is just so nice, I could not pass it up, and again, it looks really nice. But for whatever reason, say that it does get rare, and you can't find it anywhere. Well, Circle B Diecast is actually making the metal chassis versions. Yes, it is a little more expensive, but it has the metal chassis, or the metal base, and the rubber tires, and you can get a new shipment of that, and if you was not able to pick up their original, so you can kind of get that one just in case you kind of missed out. Me personally, I am not going to get the metal chassis edition because I am perfectly fine with just having the normal one. But I mean, if you want both, this is a paint scheme very worthy of getting both. But again, I really got to do my research on that back end here, because I don't believe the Hold My Beer is supposed to be HODL instead of HOLD. So, you know, after I get this done and over with, I will put right here if it was an actual mistake, or I'll put it whenever I review the back bumper earlier. So I'm definitely going to watch a review if anybody has one. I would assume so. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll edit it in and get this uploaded. So with that being said, that'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.